Welcome back, fans and friends. This is Tums from Toronto. Today, bringing to you a Hot Wheels. Getting more and more rare because either I'm buying better and better, or I just don't want to buy again and again. So, one of the nicer looking vehicles that we can find in terms of paint application, if it's not, let's say, running on empty from green light, is definitely these things. They stand out like not a sore thumb. I want to say missing teeth, but I don't like missing teeth. But I don't like sore thumbs either. Anyway, it's the Falcon paint schemes, as we know, Falcon tires. And this is another one of the issues I've always had with Hot Wheels Premium and the basics. You can read absolutely everything on the side of this car, but sometimes the premiums, they're just terrible. However, the back will not be painted, the front will be very basic. It doesn't even have, we're going to see that Mustang symbol there. So while the paint is done very well, the details are rather, what you're getting. Anyway, it's 2007 Ford Mustang. So this is I believe it's the second or third year that they replaced the successor to the Fox body, these weird-looking ones. That would have been less rounder. These are the first of the generation of the boxer one. If you've ever watched Transformers, Barricade is this kind of Mustang. If you care, a little bit of trivia there, like anybody needs to know that. Anyway, it's from the Then and Now series, so 4 out of 10. Obviously, this by now is 16 years old, this generation. And I did like how it looks. One day, hopefully, I will put them all side by side and just go over the generations very quickly. It's like the Dodge Charger and certain other cars, except for the Dodge Challenger, which seems to look nearly the same no matter what year it is. Anyway, on to the back. There you go, 2007 Ford Mustang, Then and Now, 4 out of 10. Apparently, next generation through play. We have Sparco and K&N, Falcon, TN, and a Ford officially licensed product. And Ford stuff there. There's recycling, safety, conformity, and once again, not for use with Hot Wheel sets for a bunch of reasons. And I am not going to get into it. And this one was already partially open, just like that Matchbox, because obviously they're not spending all their budget on putting these things in the packaging. So it is relatively easy to see into the back. You can see a bit of the oily residue there. Yeah, you can wipe that. I'll wipe that away later. But you can see scuff marks all over the front windshield. There's the steering wheel. Nice and more or less nice and easy to see. You can see the interior cage. So for the plastic has dropped a little bit. There's a bit of a gap there. You can just see it there. Production defect, not really common, but acceptable. So there's the TN. It is sort of faded. Sorry, not the TN. The K&N is faded, but the TN is easy to read. Falcon tires is easy to read. Sparco, Hot Wheels. There's Ford. There's the Falcon. I believe I did an RX-7, a Savannah version of this, but I had my niece over and she took it. Anyway, Ford, because look how they're painted, man. These don't stay on the shelves. People see them, people take them. Anyway, or buy them unless they're gifts. And we can see the K&N there is fuzzy as well. TN is not. Falcon tires over the gas cap. Sparco, Hot Wheels, and all that other stuff. I do like this part of the design of the hood. The boxy front as well. Like I said, I do actually have a 2010 Need for Speed. If you remember the movie with the Agera R, the first release of that. I'm probably not going to open it though because it is worth a lot of money. Anyway, so this I will be looking for 2007 generation. We can just see very plainly the stamping. There is, unfortunately, I will flash the light right across the grille. You do not see the Mustang whatsoever. So what am I talking about? This. Anyway, green light does that very well. M2, because it does the older ones, it's harder to tell. Obviously, because they don't make the new ones. But as we can see there, the paint more or less is applied relatively evenly. The one big thing I am seeing, though, is this looks a little bit matte colored, while this is highly reflective, shiny. It might just be my eyes weirding me out, but if you look there, you see how it's not bubbling like that? The high reflection. This is low reflection. So the green is, for some unknown reason, matte. And then you can just see there, right? It goes from nice and highly reflective to this dull sort of faded opaqueness to it. Not important. What is important is this is relatively well done Ford Mustang. Just to the bottom, the most plainest, not really most plainest, but simple underside, which is normal for my Hot Wheels. And as we can see there, this is a recasting and re-release 2007 from 2007 and Ford Mustang. There is no indication if it's the GT or 500 or whatever else it could be. You know what? I just realized I actually do have. I'll be back. So, fans and friends, there is in fact a Mustang that I do have that I can compare to this, but it is not to the same scale. One of my favorite Mustangs, because not only is it super rare in terms of companies don't make this Mustang available, it is, I thought it was reasonably well done. From front to back, really nice coloring. The gold and black makes it stand out. I'm not too much of a fan of the wheels, but you know what? If it's going to be a king of the road, it's not a bad vehicle to do it. So this is the same generation. This is the 2008 Ford Shelby GT500 King of the KR, King of the Road. And this is from, I believe it's from Jada. One of the few Jadas I've done, because like I said, this is one of the more well done versions of the car. And look how clear the windshield is. Everything is nicely done. Opening the sides there. Spoiler. And obviously we can see the Shelby Cobra rearing up in the back there. Nothing on the license plate. Yeah, nothing on the license plate. Would have been nice even if it was etched in, but it's not important. Wasn't too much of a fan of the wheels, but they do let you take it apart in order to, I guess, mod out the wheels and stuff. Very easy to do. And there you see the GT500 KR, the Shelby Cobra on it. But the most important part is if you look at the hoods, they're not exactly the same. But you can see the design lineages there. And then what I was talking about earlier, the Ford Mustang. Front right of the grille. Sorry, front left of the grille. It would be there where that Cobra is. So, I apologize. I actually do have this generation of Mustang already. So this would be the third one now. And like I said, very well done this one. Even the rear view mirrors. Sort of not to scale though. As you can see, it's 30-40% bigger than the other one. And we know the Hot Wheels is not to scale, but that's not important. What is important is you collect what you like, let what you collect. And here we have it. Falcon colored Ford Mustang from Hot Wheels. They're 2007 Ford Mustang. So we don't, like I said, there's no trim level, no performance level. Just Ford Mustang with the Falcon paint on it. Thomas from Toronto. Thanks for watching, and till the next one.